You're busy all day, but nothing important gets done. You know what needs to happen? You're just not doing it. I'm Robin Boyd from Robin+Co, and procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's about fear. Today, we're uncovering what you're really avoiding. It's not poor time management. It's not even being overwhelmed. It's about fear. And fear lives in our body. I had a client, successful guy, built his business from nothing, who couldn't for the life of him open his mail. Not couldn't physically, couldn't emotionally. Stacks of it, unopened for months, years even. Bills, notices, opportunities all sitting there. And every time he walked past the pile, his chest would tighten. His breathing would get shallow. His brain would scream, "Not today. Can't deal with it today." You know what he told me? His dad used to explode when bills came in the mail. Screaming matches, thrown furniture, his mom crying, and little 8-year-old him hiding in his room learned that mail equals danger. So years later, he's running a business, and his nervous system is still treating envelopes like grenades. This isn't procrastination. This is survival. Here's what I've seen. We don't avoid things because we're irresponsible. We avoid things because somewhere deep down, we've learned that dealing with them is dangerous. Maybe your parents freaked out about money, so now you're avoiding looking at numbers. Maybe you grew up in chaos, so now you create emergencies to stay in familiar territory. Maybe you learned that being perfect was the only way to be loved, so now you don't do things at all because what if you do them wrong? Sound familiar? That's your body trying to keep you safe from something that happened 20 years ago. And here's the really messed up part. That thing that you're avoiding, it's taking up more space in your head than it would ever take up just to do it. My client with the mail, once we sat down together and opened everything, literally sat there while he opened every single envelope. You know what happened? He cried, actually cried. Not because it was bad news, because the weight had been lifted. Years of carrying that dread, gone in an afternoon. But here's the thing, you can't logic your way out of trauma. You can't just do it your way out of a nervous system that's wired to protect you from perceived danger. You have to do the actual work, therapy, healing, personal development, looking at why you're wired this way instead of just beating yourself up about being lazy. If you're procrastinating, you're not broken, you're not lazy, you're not a failure. You're human with a history, and that history is trying to protect you from something that probably isn't real anymore. But it won't stop until you turn around and face it. I tell my whole story in Kept Woman, and trust me, it's messy. The love, the betrayal, the way I kept going back to what was killing me because at least it was familiar. This kind of pain reaches deep down inside of you and pulls on something pure and real. This kind of pain changes the course of things and forces us to shift and reevaluate who we are. I wrote it because I needed to understand why I kept choosing pain. And here's what's wild. The same patterns that kept me stuck in a toxic relationship, I see business owners living them out every single day in their companies. Different trap, same chains. If you're ready to break them, let's talk. Drop a comment and tell me what you've been avoiding. Sometimes just naming it takes away its power. Grab your copy of Kept Woman below, and if you need help facing it, I got you. Link below.